Whether you're an active duty service member or retired military veteran such as myself, and you're considering using your VA home loan, maybe you're junior enlisted and you have no idea like if you even have purchasing power, well, let me tell you, with the VA home loan and the guidelines that the VA provides for the VA home loan benefit, we definitely are on the right track. And in this video, we're actually going to be talking about 5 benefits of the VA home loan right now. What's going on? Welcome to your military PCS guide channel. On this channel, we'll make sure that you know everything about your PCS to your next duty station. We talk about the do's, the don'ts, the local area, and what to expect, and getting you in contact with our team of trusted local specialists and veterans such as myself who can help ease that transition. We appreciate if you hit the like button. It helps any other military service members PCSing around the country be able to find these helpful videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get notified every time that we put out a new video on this channel. And look, our team gets so many reach outs from military service members just like yourself every single day, and we absolutely love it. If you're PCSing and looking to get in contact again with myself or a trusted local specialist, you can reach out, you can shoot us that text, send us that DM, send us an email. You can skip all that and use the Zoom link down in the description below if you'd like to go ahead and set your appointment. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when PCSing to your next duty station. Number 1 on our list, and in no particular order, is going to be the VA home loan offering the zero down option. This is probably the most common thing that most of you have heard, and you may have already either used, or you're, like I said, you're junior enlisted and you have no idea what this really even means. So typically speaking, when we're talking about conventional or FHA loans, you're going to have to put some sort of money down, right? Talking about anywhere from 5%, FHA 3.5%, but conventional, we're looking at 5, 10, 15, 20, depending on credit scores and these types of things. Well, essentially the same thing goes. With lower guidelines with the VA home loan, you may have the opportunity, and most likely will have the opportunity, to use the zero down benefit with the VA home loan. And what that means is you're not gonna you can buy a house or a purchase price of, like, let's say $500,000 for example, and not have to bring 10% to the table, right? This is a zero down option for military service members that qualify for the VA home loan. So this is one of the most common options and things that a lot of people hear about the VA home loan and one of the benefits of it. It does really help a lot knowing that you don't have to go ahead and have $50,000 ready to buy your first home with your VA home loan, or your second or your third, right? Depending on how many times it is that you go and use it in subsequent use in these types of things. So that zero down option is very, very appealing, but also very well deserved for military veterans all around the country. You know, being able to have this at your disposal, like I said, pending that you qualify. Different lenders have different criteria and these types of things, but overall it's the VA that sets the guidelines, and you can definitely reach out if that's something that you have more interest about, seeing if that you qualify for your VA home loan.
So another benefit or advantage of the VA loan is flexibility. And flexibility, whenever we're talking about loan products, has to do with things like credit score requirements, DTI, reserve requirements, down payment amounts, things of that nature. Bottom line is the VA has very unrestrictive requirements when it comes to their guidelines, and they ultimately leave a lot of that up to the lender. So as far as having a minimum FICO score, like one lender might have with a conventional loan or a USDA loan or FHA loan, that may not exist with a VA loan. Ultimately, you need to talk to your loan officer when it comes to this stuff, but just remember, there's no down payment requirement with the free entitlement. Credit score requirements are going to be much lower compared to other loan programs, and there's not going to be as many requirements with a VA loan like there may be with other loan programs.
Another really cool benefit is being exempt from the VA funding fee for certain qualifying service members. And what this means is, so when you're going to get your VA loan, there's going to be a VA funding fee. Essentially, in a nutshell version, this is the VA's cost of doing business, okay? And being able to really back you, right, as the purchaser, the loan borrower and the purchaser of the home. But the VA funding fee is something that a lot of service members just aren't even aware of, and they really don't even see it until they get their statement, right, as far as the total loan and those types of things, and go, wait a minute, what is this VA funding fee? So on our calls, that's actually something that we go ahead and put out right there and make sure that you're aware of the VA funding fee, how much it actually costs, where it goes, is it in the loan, this and that, right? And is it first time use or is it subsequent use where it may be 3.6% if you're trying to do zero down, right? And so on and so forth if you're putting money down. Different things, different time for a different video. But the VA funding fee is something you need to be aware of. But again, a really cool benefit for some of you who may qualify to go ahead and have this thing waived. Let's look at some of those requirements. Here's some of the criteria for veterans that may be exempt from the VA loan funding fee. Let's go ahead and check some of these out. Those currently paid VA compensation for a service-connected disability. Those who qualify for such compensation but choose to receive retirement or active duty pay instead. Veterans eligible to receive VA compensation as a result of pre-discharge disability examination and rating or on the basis of pre-discharge review of existing medical evidence. Surviving spouses of veterans who passed away while on duty or from a service-connected disability. Active duty Purple Heart recipients who furnish proof of the award to the lender prior to loan closing. Now, when you are applying for your loan, it does need to say exempt on your VA eligibility certificate. We want to make sure that this says exempt so that when the lender is looking at your VA eligibility certificate so that you can use the VA home loan benefit, that it says exempt. Now, again, if you're in the process of maybe getting service-connected disabilities and you're waiting on those things to come in, you may still have to go ahead and pay the VA funding fee. Now, does that mean you should delay purchasing a home? No, not necessarily. You can apply for the refund right after the fact. So you may have to pay it now as far as when you're buying the home, but if you do qualify based on the VA's criteria, then you can apply for a refund of VA funding fee. Quick interrupt, just wanted to let you know that there is a ton of other information on this channel, not just about the VA loan, but if you're PCSing around the nation, there's tons of other playlists. You can even go into like the little search bar on our channel specifically, and you can type in the base or the city that it's around and see if we have that information available to you at this time. If not, we are guaranteed we are definitely working on it and building these teams around the nation, to help military service members just like you PCSing around the country. And we want to go ahead and remind you to hit the like button. It helps anybody else be able to find this information. Hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get notified anytime that we upload a new video on this channel.
Another benefit of the VA loan is lower closing cost and no private mortgage insurance. Now, first off, to address no private mortgage insurance, there is no PMI or private mortgage insurance because the loan is guaranteed by the VA. You still have your one-time VA funding fee that's included in your total overall loan amount should you decide to not pay that out of pocket at closing. Yes, you will be paying principal. This will be a greater amount of principal and you'll be paying interest on this over the life of the loan. However, if you do the numbers and you really look at it, it certainly is a much better deal than having monthly mortgage insurance that's going to be on there until you hit whatever that loan to value ratio is you would need on a conventional loan, right? Now, as far as closing costs go, in general, the VA loan has lower closing costs just because the VA sets a certain amount of what can be charged on a loan by a lender, right? So overall, if you compare closing costs on a VA loan to a conventional loan or another loan program, the closing costs are going to be lower. So another benefit of the VA loan is your ability to refinance that loan down the road. So there are two categories of refinances that would pertain to someone who has a current VA loan, and that is a streamline. That's slang for it, but it's really known as an interest rate reduction refinance loan. And then you also have a normal cash out loan. Both of these are options you're going to consider with different goals in mind. But just understand you can refinance your VA loan down the road, right? Talk to your loan officer, let them know what your goals are with the refinance. If it's to lower your monthly principal and interest, maybe the rates have gone down since you initially purchased. That might be a good opportunity to do a streamline, or maybe you've had the property for some period of time, you've got some good equity in that and you want to pull some of that out and maybe use it to purchase another property or do something else with it.
Those are just 5 benefits of the VA home loan, and there's a ton more, right? And there's a ton of different guidelines and things that the VA provides so that we all understand what we can and can't do with the power of the VA home loan. And that is our goal, is to really educate and make sure that you understand what you have at your disposal pending that you are eligible and qualify. Now, the VA home loan is an amazing tool, and you can use it to definitely help start building your future investment vehicles, wealth in the future, because at some point when you may not be done with the military will be done with you. And what did you do to set yourself up for when that time comes? That is what our goal is, to make sure that you are educated and using this at your best possible ways to really start building and thinking about the future ahead. So if you made it this far, again, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps anybody else be able to find this information. Hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get notified anytime that we put out a new video on this channel. Like we said in the beginning, we get tons of military service members just like you reaching out every single day, and we absolutely love it. You can reach out, you can give us a call, you can send us a text, you can send us the email. You can skip all that and go ahead and schedule your appointment using the link down in the description below. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when PCSing to your next duty station. And don't forget, I was talking about all this other content that's on this channel about other duty stations around the nation. All that is starting to popping up for you right now.